Welcome back to Dungeons & Dragons with high school students. Cooper, describe what happened in the last episode. What did you guys run into?
All right, so obviously in the first episode we went and decided to help Malcolm find his family. So we went into the forest and to look for his family, his son and his wife. And we encountered 4 wolves. Mm-hmm. We didn't have much trouble with those 4 wolves. They didn't hit us at all. And we pretty much swept the floor with them. So they're gone, and now we are continuing our journey to find Malcolm's son and wife.
Now, if you guys remember, Malcolm had run, through the middle of the night. He'd gotten lost in the woods. So he's not 100% sure how to get back, but you guys are kind of following the trail. Mm-hmm. Now, Cooper, you were a ranger.
Yep, I can try.
I need you to make a D20 roll so that you can determine if you could find any tracks while you're walking in this area.
Here we go. 18.
Nicely rolled,
Yep.
Cooper. So your 18 plus your proficiency bonus and your perception is, what's your perception?
Perception plus 5.
Yeah, 23.
23. Yep.
Piece of cake. All right, so as you guys are walking, after you've left the area where the wolves are, you don't encounter anything else, but while you're walking, Cooper, you see a set of tracks. They look not like the boots that Malcolm was wearing, but almost like a smaller human foot size, not child size, but you're thinking maybe like a female's shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta go after those. We gotta follow those tracks.
Okay, so Yuri Longsword points out to you guys in the ground. It's kind of hard to see. So you're all holding lights, at which point, Brian, do you have the cantrip light?
Yes.
Okay, so Brian realizes that maybe a little more light would help. So he waves his hand up in the air, and all of a sudden there's a huge gleam of light, like a powerful flashlight, and the whole area around you is full of light. And now with the aid of the light, you could see that these tracks that that Yuri pointed out are in fact cutting a little bit more towards the south. And they look like they were frantically running, maybe there's a part where it looks like maybe she slipped and fell, but then got back up and started running again. You also notice, now that Brian has illuminated the area, that there are wolf paw prints not far, on either side, left and right, from the tracks that you found. So it looks like maybe, you determined that maybe she was being chased by wolves as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you guys, at this point, Malcolm is just overcome, and you see he goes down to the tracks, and he's like, oh, my poor wife, Marisha, I hope she's okay. What if the wolves got to her? What will I do without my beloved? And he just seems slightly overwhelmed. Do you give him a hug? No. I'm just kidding. All right, he pulls himself together, and he's like, we must find her. And he looks to you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're following the tracks, obviously.
Okay, so you continue to lead. I positioned your minis down there roughly however you want. You can move them around, but basically I have Cooper up front with Rory, and then Heather and Brian in the middle, and Malcolm in the back. If you guys want to change that order, you're welcome to do that.
I think
you should stay back with them. Well, I'm kind of leading the tracks.
Right, well, you're following the tracks.
And then, you don't want them, because
Brian's got the light, though.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it should be me and Brian up top.
Yeah,
and I'm good at sneaking, so
All right, so switch Brian with Rory.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so you guys are going for probably another hour, and you come to a small creek. And when you get to the creek, even though Brian continues to hold the light up, you don't see any tracks on the opposite side of the creek.
Ooh.
Now you can cross the creek, it's not deep, but I'm just telling you what you see right now is the trail runs cold when it hits the creek. Yeah,
it doesn't look like they made it past the creek, so we could probably find which way. Can we find which way the water flows?
Yeah, you know that it heads east.
Yeah, can we head east then?
Well, that's kind of the direction you were heading originally. So you go down the riverbed and cross, and then head east?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go back up, and this time I'm going to have just everybody make a perception roll. So D20, take a look at your perception and add that number to your roll.
Where's perception again? Is that the same thing down here?
17.
17, good, pretty good.
18.
18, pretty good.
6.
6.
5.
5. Okay. So you guys are like, once you guys cross, you know, you're kind of like getting the water out of your boots, kind of thing. You're, you know, kind of waterlogged, and while you're doing that, while Rory and Brian are kind of getting their boots dried off and their pants dried off, you two both notice that there is a peculiar bone sticking out of the mud not far from where you guys just came out.
Ooh,
You're not sure what kind of bone it is, but you're welcome to go look.
I can tell, right? Doesn't matter. Can both of us tell?
You can both go look, but I mean both of you spot it. So you kind of see this bone sticking out.
Yeah.
It does not look like a new bone. It looks like it's old, like it's been there a while. But it does seem to be perhaps an arm or a leg bone of a human.
We should go check on that. We should
Yeah.
go there and check on that.
But it's old, so that's good.
Okay. So you go over there and you notice that it looks basically like something that was maybe buried a long time ago, that over time like the water washed away the dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sticking halfway out of the ground. If you want to dig, you could dig.
Yeah.
Dig.
Dig.
Okay, well, you dig up this bone, and in fact, as you dig further, it leads down to what you assume now is the rest of the arm bone, because you come to a skeletal hand that's attached to the end of it. So you
Nice.
basically found like a forearm and a hand bone,
Okay.
and it definitely looks human.
And
But it looks old.
What do we
Doesn't
do
look
with
fresh.
that?
Yeah. Can we test if it's like? Is there any way we could see if it's her like a?
But it's old. It's like been there.
Well, it's
like
old.
buried.
So like,
What do we
what
do
what
now?
what can we do?
Yeah.
Like,
What's next?
You tell me.
we can
The
do
world of
anything?
Dungeons and Dragons is completely open. You
Really?
can shove it up your rear end if you want.
All right.
Well-
Well, I mean, I think if it's sticking out, that means there's got to be like something nearby. I feel like.
I feel like that has
can't
like a
just-
greater chance that like his family's dead.
No, well, he said it's old, so
It
obviously.
looks very old, and it looks like it's been immersed in dirt for a long time.
Yeah, so it's definitely not them.
It's not them, yeah.
I think
But I'm
that.
just saying that's a greater chance. Like, did the wolves eat her?
I
Or whoever that
mean,
was.
maybe this is where Malcolm's alluring us to kill us.
Wow.
Check on Malcolm. Can we
Check
look
on
back at
Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Malcolm he has like soft boots, not like hard leather
We
boots.
end the game
so
by
he's
Malcolm
like
just
literally
killing us all.
wringing out his boots, and like he like has his pants, and he's like wringing out his pants because they're all wet.
Can we tell him to look at it? And just like,
Why would he look
Okay,
Right.
he looks at the bone. He's like, oh my, what a horrible discovery. He's like, you don't think that this couldn't be my wife or my son?
No, yeah, we were like, nah, dude.
No, it's all right. It looks old. It looks old.
So he's like happy.
All right.
So we keep-
we
I say
keep
keep-
moving.
He
keep
seems
moving.
relieved.
We
Yeah,
gotta keep moving.
Okay.
No time to waste.
You're just
Is it still middle of the
basically-
night?
Yes, it's
Okay.
about, by now it's like 2 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So you guys continue to move along to the east, and you're sort of north of the creek, but you're kind of going east. What you discover as you walk a little bit further is that the trees start to thin out a little more, and they're still trees, but it's a little more sparse and open. And it's kind of like rocky. It's a mixture of like rocky and like tall grass and weeds, and then like trees. So you kind of have to make your way through because there's no path. And what happens is you come out into this space kind of where you see now, where your minis are. So there's like these rocky outcroppings and stuff, and then a few trees. And sort of over the first rocky outcropping, you see this one tree that looks like it's a dead tree. Like there's no leaves on it. It looks very old, and maybe you're not sure, but you kind of look and see. It almost looks like there's stuff hanging from the tree limbs.
Ooh.
I'd
All
say
right, we gotta
check it
approach
out.
it. We have to approach the
Well,
tree.
there's
Yeah,
skulls
check it out.
on it.
Do me a favor. Move your mini to roughly where you want to go.
All of us?
Can we move
Sure.
as far as we want?
You want to move as far as you want.
All right, like right here.
So you kind of go around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's like go around it.
All right. So
Wait,
go ahead and
wait,
move
no,
everybody
watch.
else up, but I'm going to have you make.
I'm
No, we
staying-
should all
I'm
kinda
gonna
be
stay
like-
with Malcolm.
no,
Malcolm back
yeah.
here,
Okay,
right
that's
here.
Not
that's
back
cool.
there. We
Rory
got-
kind of stays with Malcolm.
Well, because like Heather's kind of alone. We need like some people over there.
All right. Well,
me
Malcolm's
towards
gonna
Malcolm
kill
then.
us all.
Okay.
Malcolm's right there with you. You're on Malcolm.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got Malcolm.
There we go.
There you go.
This is good. I'm moving over there.
As you get closer, I'm not going to have you make a perception roll because you'd be blind not to know this. But especially with Brian's light, you look up into this old dead tree and you can see skulls. impaled on some of the branches.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's gross.
You can actually see skulls. And some of the skulls look like they've been there for a while, and maybe the sun's bleached them over time, and some of them look a little more fresh. You also see a couple skulls at the base of the tree scattered amongst the rocks that are around the bottom of
Did
the
you
tree.
make this?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
That's
mean,
kinda
we got to
weird.
make sure.
I
We
think
gotta
if there's
check,
some-
see
I
if
don't
they're
know.
fresh.
I don't think
Yeah.
wolves could.
Well, yeah.
There's gotta
Obviously,
Yeah, so it's
something
not the
else.
wolf.
I mean,
Who
but
is it?
still.
There's gotta be
Obviously, we'll
something
find that
else.
out soon
Yeah.
enough when they pounce on us, because it's inevitable. But for now, we have to check if like his son. and
Yeah, we have to
wife's
see,
skulls
like,
are
So
there.
you
they're
go closer to
fresh.
the tree.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, everybody, can we move a little closer?
Do we move?
As you move closer,
Oh,
the first people to move closer notice that there are now, as you get closer, there are piles of bones,
Ew.
human skeletons. So there's,
Nice.
you see, there's a bunch of them
Brian,
kind
it's
of
gotta be over
around the tree.
you stay back with me. Okay.
Skulls, arm bones, leg bones. Like it's fact, it looks almost like somebody took a human skeleton and just like put all the bones in a pile around this tree.
All right.
Nice.
I'm not fazed by this. Sorry, we see this every day. We're warriors. We see this like
Yeah.
every day. It's nothing. But do we? How can we tell if we see his son and daughter or son and wife?
So you start looking around the circle.
Mhm.
You notice that there are some fresher bones. There's none of them that have like skin. So there's no bodies. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
But there are definitely, it looks like maybe, anybody have investigation?
Investigation?
I have
no,
3.
I don't.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
This?
D20.
Ah,
Rory, you suck.
7.
So, Roy, you're looking at it and it looks like these are not, maybe they're a month or two old, but they're not like within a day or two. They're definitely not, like there's no skin or blood on them.
All right.
Brian, do you have arcane?
Arcane?
Arcana?
Yes.
Knowledge arcana. Yeah. Go ahead and make a roll.
1.
Oh my god.
Come on, Brian.
There's
Thanks,
nothing very strange about this whole scene at all. Nothing whatsoever
That he can tell.
that he could
Oh
tell.
my god,
Oh my
Brian.
God.
You are the worst.
Well,
Sir.
it's not his fault. It's the dice.
Okay.
It's the dice.
Oh, I think we should just get out of here.
Okay.
No, we got.
Can we get out of here?
can't.
Yeah. What do you mean? There's no reason for us
Heather,
to
make
stay
a,
here.
Yeah.
you have nature.
What is the
Yeah.
upside
We gotta
of
go
us
past.
staying
Make a
here?
nature
Yeah, I
roll.
don't like.
What-
Actually, wait,
I
my
don't like
nature's
this
like
place.
There is literally no reason for us
People
to
are
stay.
getting
Just roll
ambushed
perception.
here,
Okay.
and then
Getting our bodies.
13
Yeah, it's not
plus
wolves.
5.
You're a druid. You're familiar with nature.
Yeah.
You aren't really sure what kind of tree this was when it was alive, but it definitely looks like a dead and maybe petrified tree. Like the it's almost like the hardness of stone. It doesn't look like wood anymore. Like rotting wood is kind of crumbly.
Yeah.
This looks like almost petrified wood. It's very hard.
Okay. So why do you still want to stay here, Heaven?
What do we do?
You also notice
we
that
can do what we had. We got, we
a
don't
little
actually
bit
have-
further to the south of the tree, there seems to be like an outcropping of stones
Right.
on the ground.
We should investigate that.
Yeah.
Or get out. I mean,
Yeah.
but there's a chance
Should
his
we look
daughter
at it?
and wife, I mean, his son and wife can do it.
Yeah, this is like weird. There's just a bunch of like skulls lying around, and we're just gonna like leave.
I mean,
What if it's
Whoa.
his kid?
I think we got.
We
I'd say
already
we
determined that it
we
wasn't.
gotta
We already
walk
determined
over
it
there
wasn't.
and stay
But what if they're
together.
over? I'm saying yeah. Like what if they're over there?
Yeah, we'll check
They're
that place
fresh.
and then we're out.
All right,
Then
then
All
we're
right,
out.
so who's going over there?
Everyone.
Who's checking things
Or
out?
everyone.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead and move your minis. As you guys walk past the tree, you get closer and you see that this isn't just random stones. They actually look like
More
bricks
bones.
or cobblestones. Like maybe there was like a path or a building there at some point, but it's like ruined and old. So there's just, it's like overgrown with leaves and dirt and weeds. But these stones look like they might have been a path at one point in time, long, long ago.
All right, so nothing really of use to us.
No. However, roll initiative. You remember how to do that? Roll
No.
d20 and add your initiative
Cool.
number.
10
14 plus 4,
plus
18.
2, 12.
15. I got 18.
Okay.
13, 15.
Okay. So all of you guys start to hear this like creaky sound, almost
Should've
like
gotten out of there, Heather.
like
Oh, I don't like that.
You turn around, and I'll let you act in the order you rolled. Okay, so like, you guys are tied.
Dude, Malcolm's like
Brian
a
and Heather
lizard
goes.
monster. Oh, he's transforming right now.
What happens is
Oh my
that
God.
you see the pile. You know the piles of bones
Yeah.
that were
Oh,
just in
those
piles.
No.
You notice
God.
them start to reassemble magically.
What?
And again, you're seeing this. They literally reassemble and become skeletons.
That's all right. Skeletons are so easy to fight. That's fine.
Don't underestimate them.
You don't underestimate them, Mr. Rolling Ones.
Chill, Coop. Chill.
We've already got this. Oh, and Heather, use your Thorn Whip, actually.
My Thorn Whip.
That's just you. Yeah, you just...
That's OP.
And as they're reassembling, each of you guys gets an action. You get one round
Okay.
while they're reassembling, because
Oh,
it's not
cool.
like they just go and pop up and
Yeah, I wanna
attack.
hit-
Right? So like
we
you
gotta-
hear this, you turn around, so you guys get a first round before they get to do
Do
anything.
we do the 8 to see who goes first, the order of the attack?
No, you go first because you and Rory tied, but you have a higher dexterity, so you go first.
Oh, we already did
automatically.
that.
Yeah,
Got
that
it.
was your initiative. So it
Alright,
goes.
cool.
You guys actually rolled in order, so it goes Cooper, Rory, Brian, and Heather.
All right, so I...
Malcolm's last because he's like so completely shook that he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, so you turn around,
Can we
hey,
move
Cooper.
Malcolm, by the way?
He's where everybody is where everybody is. So if you want to move, you have to use your action. Remember, you can move up to 30 feet, which is 6 of these spaces, and then attack, or you can attack and then move.
All right, cool. So I turned around. I'm gonna attack.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit that guy with my bow.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So it's I rolled D20 or is it
Yep.
D8?
And then you add your bow, that +6.
Yep.
And then you're gonna roll damage if you
Yep.
hit.
18 plus 4, 6. Yeah. I hit.
24. Boss.
Yeah.
Roll.
All right. So it's 1d8 plus 4
Yep.
plus 4, so it's a 10.
10. The arrow sort of nicks one of the bones, but then passes through the rib cage because there's no meat there.
I probably
You do
should've
some
thought of that.
damage. You do some damage, but it's not as much damage as if you had hit something with flesh. All right, Rory, you're up.
Roll this.
move
You
Or
want to
wait,
run up
should I
and
move
attack?
it? Yeah.
Which guy? This guy? That guy?
We gotta get this guy. We gotta finish this guy off. He's close.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
So
go
sneak.
1, 2. You can attack him right there.
Oh, does he have his?
He doesn't have
Flanking
flanking
bonus?
bonus because no one's right next to the skeleton. If you had run up on the one side and then Rory ran
Okay, yeah,
up, then
my
he'd have
bad.
a flanking bonus.
My bad. We gotta plan that out from now on.
So, is there a like flanking and sneak is the same thing, basically?
Well, you don't get sneak attack damage.
'Cause
Well,
I'm not-
actually, you do, because you're attacking him before he's ready. This is a sneak
Oh,
attack.
there we
You don't
go,
get to
Rory.
roll 2 20-siders. You only get to roll 1. So
Alright.
go ahead. But if you hit, you do extra damage.
Yeah, there we go. That's a 19.
19.
Okay, good. So roll that twice. Once for your normal damage and add in your bonus. So 3 plus.
3, plus 3.
Okay, so that's 6. Now roll an extra one. Good. So 9 damage. Now, you come up right after Cooper shot him with the arrow, and you swing and just slaughter him. Like you just you hit him so hard that the rib bones shatter and the spine shatters, and the whole bone pile just falls back into a bone pile. All right, Brian, you're up. You see, there's one kind of through these bushes or trees, but there's also a couple back there. Anything is in the range of your spell. Your firebolt has a very long range.
Or freeze in both things.
Or freeze, yeah, whatever you
Freeze
want
and
to
freeze.
use.
I'll take the one in the bush with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so go ahead and make a roll.
7.
Okay, plus, what's your charisma bonus to it?
Charisma bonus?
Yeah.
Plus 2.
Okay, so 9. Let me look up. You know what? I don't know if you get to add in make a ranged spell attack. Okay, so no, it's not your charisma bonus. What's your dexterity? Oh, it is a spell attack. Yeah. So 7 plus 2. All right. Yeah. The ray of frost just shoots right past him, but barely misses. All right, Heather, you're up.
Brian, have you hit anyone yet?
Heather, whatever you were planning on doing doesn't happen. You're like thorn whip, and it gets like caught up in these bushes.
Okay.
All right. So now
You're gonna have to
normally,
go off.
normally the skeletons would go, but remember that first round, you guys win because they were like reassembling. So now it's
take
back to you,
advantage of it.
Cooper.
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure I like this guy over here. I feel he's gonna creep up, so I'm gonna move. How much can I move? 3?
You can move 6 spaces.
Oh, 6. Rory, we're gonna go. Oh, that would actually leave Malcolm unprotected. All right, wait,
You
Rory,
can
Rory.
move through other spaces. So like Malcolm's here, you can move through his. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could get up close enough to
Yeah.
hit.
But I was gonna.
If you're using your rapier. Is that
Yeah,
what
I
you're
was
gonna do?
thinking, but I'm actually gonna not take that guy out.
Okay.
Rory, I think we should go for this guy, so I can hit him, and then you can use, your flank
Yep.
bonus, and then Heather, or before you move,
Yeah.
you get in front of Malcolm.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so he's protected. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and hit him with my rapier, hopefully.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
Coop's so into this.
Oh my God, I missed him. That was a 2.
So, in the course of
you
running
gotta
up
save my ass now.
and slinging your bow over your shoulder and pulling out your rapier, you just had too much shit going on. You're like, ah, and you just swing. You swing, but you just can't get it through. Okay. So, but you are up there.
Yeah.
So even though you missed, you're in a position. So Rory, if you move up to the other side
Flank
or
him,
on that
flank him,
45 degree,
flank him.
you can flank him.
Yeah.
So you can move up to here
Is
and
that
attack
sneak
him.
as well, or?
Now, yeah. So now you roll that 2 dice because you have advantage. So roll the first dice and then roll again, and take the highest of the 2.
3.
So
Oh,
see
man.
3
Be a big
plus.
one.
You got this, Rory.
2.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die, Rory.
Sometimes that happens.
Heather, you have to save us now.
I gotta
So-
save us all.
Rory, maybe in the confusion of battle and Brian's light being so far back, you run up and you swing, but it just passes right through the ribs and it doesn't really do any damage. Brian,
Okay.
you're up again.
I feel Brian's gonna hit us. Don't go for that guy. Don't go
We'll
for
see.
us. Heather's gonna save us. We're all right.
13.
Oh, thank
Ah.
God.
There
oh,
you
he
go.
can. Yes.
There you go.
Hit that guy.
All right, so go ahead and roll 1d8 for your damage. You might
freeze?
need Heather's.
Where are you
'Cause that's a
freezing?
10-sider. Yeah. Now the cool thing is, actually, go ahead.
2.
Okay, that's fine. So, but here's the other thing with Ray of Frost.
Oh, he's frozen.
Because he's frozen, he's not totally frozen, but his speed is reduced by 10. So he
Okay.
cannot physically run up to attack Malcolm at this point. So, Heather,
Oh, get in
Thorn
front
Whip,
first. Get in front
or
of
what are
me.
you doing?
Thorn whip.
Get in front of Malcolm.
I'm gonna give you
Go.
I'm gonna give you a DM hint. You could Thorn Whip and pull a skeleton down. That's one thing you
Yeah.
could do. Another thing you could do is use your shillelagh
Yeah.
because you have a club. Now, the reason why an arrow would go through a skeleton and not do as much damage is because it could literally just pass through.
Yeah.
There's no meat.
Oh,
your
for
thing
me, I
is a
was like,
club.
hit him.
Yeah, so you're hitting bone with a club. You could do a lot
Okay,
of
I'll
damage.
use that then.
Okay, so for you to shillelagh, you can move and you could shillelagh and move.
I can move
1,
6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, do that guy.
You can't quite reach him for the attack, but now you're in position. So next round you could whoop him. So
Alright.
your club glows like a magical blue,
We gotta
and,
Yeah.
and
we
you
gotta
run
get
up
this
to
guy
attack.
and then get back to Malcolm because
Okay.
Okay,
Not trying to
so
he's only got a dagger.
This
It's
is
not
so
you. It's just you only got a
stressful.
dagger. We need someone with a close range
Yeah.
weapon. To
all right.
protect
Rory.
Malcolm.
First things first. The skeleton
I'll
that's
get this
in
guy,
between
Rory.
Rory
Just
yeah,
and
we're gonna
Cooper
get
is
hit.
going to attack Rory.
Yes. I'm sorry.
What's your armor class? AC.
14.
Okay, he misses. Then this skeleton is going to run up and attack Cooper.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
What's your
18.
AC?
He
18. He misses. Okay. This skeleton is going to step forward and attack
No.
Heather.
Oh. he got-
15.
He hits you.
Oh. Oh, let's see how much.
No.
Suffer. 5.
Oh.
So you have
What
a
do I
total of
do?
9 in your current hit points. You're now down
Yeah.
to 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do I write that?
Just in
Temporary.
this big
I
box.
might have to.
1, 2.
No.
This guy is going to
Is that
attack
how I'm
Heather
gonna
too.
die?
Oh.
Heather's gonna die.
think
Nope, missed.
Thank
think
God.
I-
After I got you.
I don't want to
After I
die.
got you.
Okay.
Oh, we have 2 people.
You guys have to save me.
Top of the order. Cooper.
Cooper.
Now, Cooper, I'm going to tell you something. If you move
got
away from those skeletons, they get what's called an attack of opportunity on you.
Don't do it.
I'm
It's
Cooper.
like,
me?
you, yeah,
don't do it.
because
I
you're
can
running
take
out of
them.
battle. They're right next to you, so they get a swim. They get to swipe at you if you run out of battle.
But-
You can take a disengage move, which is like you carefully step back so you
But
don't
I
get
can't
attacked.
attack?
You could take a disengage, and then you could attack from a
Wait,
distance.
so what's the?
But you can't run all the way over to her.
No, I know. I want to attack because that's the only thing I can do. I can't move 6, can I? To even get that thing.
Well,
So
1, 2, 3, 4. You could get to this guy.
I'm gonna do a range attack. I'm going to take the disengage and then. hit
Okay,
him
so
with
you
the-
go here, and then you're going to shoot this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I have to.
You know what'd be funny is if you rolled a 1, then you'd hit Heather. All right,
No,
go.
stop. Don't
You'll
hit
get
me.
this, Coop.
Sorry,
Do
You got
Heather.
this.
Do it. Do it.
You got this, Coop.
My bad.
Oh, so close. All right,
I
Heather,
missed.
an arrow whizzes right past your face,
Okay.
but it doesn't hit you.
Heather, you're dead.
All right, Rory, you're up.
Alright. I'm dead too.
Now you only get to
left
roll
me.
once, Rory,
Alright.
because Cooper moved out, so he's not flanking it anymore.
9
9
Plus-
plus what?
plus attack. Is it attack
Five.
bonus?
Five.
Plus 5, 14.
Yeah, you hit.
Hit.
Roll damage.
Do it, Rory.
4
4
plus
plus
what?
3.
Okay.
7.
Seven.
Okay, you hit him again. He's almost dead.
Which guy?
The one that this first guy that he was working on. Or actually, no, he was not
Yeah.
hit. guys
Brian,
both
you
whiffed
have
on
to
that.
hit now.
All right, Brian.
You have
Pressure's
to.
on. You see her rather. All right. So right now Rory has 2 skeletons on him, and Heather just got stabbed by a skeleton, and she's got 2 skeletons on her.
You gotta save
Now,
Heather.
You
You
have to
could-
save me.
Brian, you could move 1, 2, 3,
And hit him
4,
with a
5,
dagger.
and firebolt or ray of frost. It's up to you.
Please.
Firebolt. You
I'll
gotta go
do
Now
fire.
you did damage on the one guy already, so you could try to do damage on him again. You can do ray of frost or you can do firebolt.
Fish on
Firebolt
the
does slightly more damage.
Firebolt.
We
Okay.
need that damage right now.
Yeah.
All right.
3.
Brian!
Oh my
Welcome
God.
You
to the,
killed
I'm gonna
Heather!
die.
Welcome to the stress of death in Dungeons and
God.
Dragons.
You literally just killed Heather.
All right, Heather.
That's ridiculous.
Heather, this is your chance. Now I want you to
Alright.
think
Wait,
about
can
it.
you move? Move out of the way.
You
Move
could
out of the way.
disengage
Oh,
and
I
get
have
and
to.
get clear.
And then hit.
I have to.
You have
And if you're really worried about dying, you could disengage, so move 1 step back, and then you can heal yourself. Remember
Oh,
your spells?
Yeah.
heal yourself,
You have
heal
word
Wait,
of
can
yourself.
I
healing.
heal myself?
You have
Heal
word
yourself.
of healing and you have
Heal
cure
yourself.
wounds. It's up to you.
Heal yourself.
Healing word, right?
Either one. Look at the notes next to them. So
I'm gonna die.
healing word does 1d4 plus
No, I
3
got you.
Yeah.
to
I'm coming
heal you
back. I'm
back.
coming
Yeah.
back to you. Don't worry, I got
Cure
you.
wounds
I know,
is a
but
little
these skeletons,
more.
if they
That's
get two
1d5 plus
hits
might
on
hit
me,
me, though. One of them might
Okay,
hit
I'll
me
do
still, 'cause I'm in
1d5.
range.
that's
1d4.
Or 1d, yeah.
That
No,
probably
no,
go
1d8,
both for you,
1d8.
I
Right?
can save you
this
though.
one. This
Right?
one's kind of
Yeah.
closer to you.
Can
So go
Heather
ahead.
revive people? Or Brian?
Sort of. She can try to make
Okay.
a medicine check to
So
stabilize you.
7.
Okay, so you get 7 back. So you're all the way back up to full.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool. So I'm at 9 now.
Yeah. Okay.
Now what do I do? Nothing,
Now you
that's
wait
it?
for them to attack you again. All right. First, the skeleton on
sad.
Rory. Missed.
Yes, let's go.
Then this skeleton's gonna go on Rory.
Oh, gosh.
That might be a hit. What's your AC? He
14.
hits.
That's annoying.
Ooh, 6.
Yeah, you're dead.
No, he's not. How many hit points do you have?
11.
All right, so now you're down to 5, right? 5 in your
Right, I'm
big
coming
box.
back for you.
Okay, Heather. The
Alright.
skeletons want their flesh.
Oh,
We should have
moving
gotten
in.
out of here, Heather.
I'm sorry.
I
guys.
knew. I knew
Skeleton
it.
number 1.
I knew it.
Rip. Skeleton number 2. Missed. All right, skeleton number 1 hits Heather again for 5.
Mother.
Oh.
Mother
Back down to
God.
4.
Just keep disengaging and healing yourself.
This is so sad.
Oh,
Malcolm.
there's Malcolm. Is he coming to save
Oh,
Heather?
he's gonna kill.
Malcolm's running up with his dumb tree limb.
We should roll a. If
No,
he rolls
I
a
don't want
20,
Malcolm.
then
He's like, I'm coming, lady.
if he rolls a 20, he should.
Maybe. You
Hit-
never know.
hit him.
All right, cool. Back to you.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta save Rory at this point. Which one's
What?
this one's what?
Why aren't you saving me?
Because I'm not gonna hit you. I've missed so many times. I'm gonna
Oh
hit him
my
with my
God.
rapier.
All right, go for the
This-
rapier shot.
this
All
guy
right, now
right
you
there.
get advantage because you're
Yep,
flanking him with
flanking him.
Rory. So go ahead and roll twice for your No, that's your damage.
Oh yeah. My bad, my bad.
Okay, first one is
Oh, I
a
need
4.
this.
Oh my god.
Oh
better
God.
than
We
this.
are
Cooper.
terrible.
Cooper.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go, let's go.
Roll your damage.
Which one is?
It's the guy that's in the middle between you guys.
Yeah,
So
because this
that-
guy's already damaged.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
this
could
guy's
die here if Cooper rolls high enough. There you
8.
go.
Thank you.
Cooper-
Plus 6.
Cooper
He's
just
dead.
sticks his
got
rapier
you, bro.
into the
We don't
skull
need
of
Heather,
the
we don't
thing
need
and
Heather.
drops it.
Heather, what has she done for us?
The skeleton
I've done
falls
nothing.
back down. All of its
Okay.
bones fall back down to a pile, except its skull, which goes flying 10 feet through the air.
See,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
what
that's
I'm
what
gonna
Yuri
do.
Longsword
I need like
does.
a.
Rory, you're up.
Oh,
There's-
we
there's
got
still
this.
one. You
We
gotta
got
hit
this. Oh wait, is this?
it. You're not flanking him. You flank the other guy. So Rory, you got one chance. Gotta hit him.
11 plus 5.
Oh, no. He got him. He
16.
got him. He got him. Let's go.
Roll damage.
Come on, baby. Come on, Rory.
3.
3 plus
What?
3 is
Six.
6.
You
Okay,
hit him, he hit
you
him.
hit him again. He's not dead, but you hit him hard.
Oh, God.
Brian,
I'm gonna get hit.
you're back.
Brian, do not screw this up.
Brian, I have a theory. Just try Heather's dice. just try it. Try using the yellow dice.
And wait,
instead
which
of the
one's
blue dice.
almost dead? Hit the one that's almost dead.
Yeah, the one that he hit with the ray of frost. That's the
But
one that he
mine
wants to hit
sucked.
again. Maybe in Brian's hands it'll be powerful. Look at that.
12.
12.
12 plus what's your charisma bonus?
+2.
Okay,
14,
hit.
him.
Roll
There we
your
go, Brian.
roll your d10, your blue d10
Come
for
on,
damage.
Brian. Come on,
So
Brian.
you blast after blasting him
Better
with a
not be
ray
a
of
one.
cold, ray of frost.
Oh.
10. Beast. That's a 10. That's the
Oh.
highest you could roll.
Oh, really?
Oh, it says
So
0.
after you
That's
hit
what I thought.
after you hit
I
him
was
with
Yes,
a
you're right,
ray of frost,
Brian.
Brian finally launches a firebolt, and the ice-covered skeleton
Brian's
just
first
shatters in a burst of flames, and the bones go scattering off, charred and
Dude,
smoking.
he cannot hit you. He can't.
I
hit you.
know.
Heather, there's one skeleton.
Here we go.
It is not
Alright.
wounded, and it's
Use
ready
your
to
club.
hurt you.
Use your club. We need a
Okay.
You,
big hit.
you have
What
the
do I
power of the
use?
shillelagh.
Yeah.
So it's +5 to hit, 1d8 plus 3 damage. So if you hit, you're set.
Okay.
Got this, Heather.
9.
Oh.
Plus 5, 14. That's a
Okay,
hit.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Roll your damage. 1d8 plus
Alright.
3.
7.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
You hit the skeleton and just one of its arms and some of its ribs fall off. It's
He's
not dead.
He's not dead.
It's not dead, but you just shattered like half of its
Okay.
body. Okay. That skeleton now gets a chance to attack. Oh,
Oh.
no, I'm sorry.
Rory.
Malcolm.
Oh, let's go, Malcolm.
Malcolm runs up
With
and
his
he's
tree
like,
branch.
I'm coming, my lady. And he swings his tree branch. Fail.
Oh, no, Malcolm.
Hits the mulch. All right, the skeleton now. Who would the skeleton attack? Heather
No.
or Malcolm? All right, I'm going to roll a dice. 1, 2, 3. He attacks Heather. 4, 5, 6. He attacks Malcolm. Heather.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Coop, she's already
Miss.
like,
Yes.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
The skeleton
No,
on
we have-
Rory
We
attacks.
don't need Malcolm dead. Oh, he hit him.
14. Damn.
Rory, take 2 more.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're
Okay,
good.
Cooper, top of the order.
Oh, God.
You have your rapier in your hand. You can move into a position and get flanking bonus to help
Boom.
Rory.
You're dead.
I'm gonna need some
You're
healing.
dead. You're
So
dead.
you circle around the skeleton while he's distracted fighting Rory, and you attack him.
He's a goner. That's a 20.
Roll
right
with
there.
advantage.
That's a
13 or
Plus.
That's a 1. I'll
Okay,
take the
so
13
you
plus
take the
6.
13.
That's 19. That's a
yep.
hit.
Roll damage.
3 plus 4. 7.
You shatter the last of the skeletons by you and Rory. Rory, it's your turn. The skeleton crumbles before you as Cooper finishes it off with your help.
Oh, you gotta go over there. Do you have a
I-
bow or anything?
No. I don't like.
Yeah.
Well, get in position. You have to get in as good of a position as you can, though. So
One,
go.
two, one,
So you can move
two.
6 squares.
You can
Can
go
you
as
through the
far as
tree?
right there.
No.
You can go as far as right there. If you go.
Wait. 1.
No, this is me.
1. Yeah, no. 1,
One, two,
3,
three.
4, 5, 6. Can you hit him from there?
Nope.
Alright, so right
But he's
there,
close. Next round he could.
then. Yep.
Okay. Right. Your turn. There's one skeleton left with 1 arm and a
Let's see if
weapon.
this blue one works.
A rusty sword.
Use your dagger. Use your dagger.
No, his
Be a man.
firebolt does the most
Nah,
damage.
no. Use your dagger. Be a man.
Why?
That thing has nothing though.
Yeah.
Come on. Be a
Not
man.
being
Be a man.
7.
7
Okay.
plus
Good.
3. 10. Not quite enough.
Yeah. See, that's what you
All
get,
right,
Brian.
Heather, you're up.
Not being a
Alright.
man.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Dude, the daggers are
And
weak.
The power of Shillelagh compels you. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That's right. Okay. 8 plus, what is it?
Which one?
Plus 5?
For
Shillelagh.
what?
What's your
Oh,
hit?
yes. Plus
yeah,
5.
you hit. Roll damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here we go. Finish him
1d8
off.
plus 3. There you go.
Yeah,
There
he's
you
dead.
You
We survived.
smash the skull of the
I
skeleton.
wasn't
Alright.
thinking.
The bones
I don't think
crumble
we're
to
gonna
the
make it.
ground.
We
made
did it.
out. We made it out.
You
Made
guys
it
are
out, boys.
breathing hard.
No,
the
there's
night
another
air
wave.
filling your lungs, the cool night
gotta
air.
be another
I was
No.
scared. I was a little scared.
Yeah.
There's still a little bit of smoke from that last skeleton that got scorched by Brian's powerful firebolt. You see now as you look around you that both Carl the druid and the professor are wounded. Now, Carl, you did use your cure wounds spell.
Yeah.
You do have the knowledge of another spell. You could use it on yourself, or you could use it on the professor.
Use that, Professor.
Well, this is typically when you ask, how many hit points do you have left?
Yeah. 'cause
3.
He has 3.
I have 4.
You have 4.
I gotta give it to Rory.
That's what a good neutral person would do.
He has less than I do.
Yeah, so that's your decision.
Okay.
All right.
Roll.
Fine. Which one?
You're gonna do healing word on him, so it's
Yeah.
1d4 plus 3.
Oh.
So roll that.
This dice is so weird.
Mm-hmm. So the
What
bottom
is it?
number,
Oh,
the
4.
flat number is the one you want to read. On some d4s, it's the top number, but it's whatever's flat. So this is a 4. So you get 7 hit points back, which
Oh.
brings
Oh, I should
you,
have used it on myself.
which brings you up to what, 10?
10.
So you're almost fully healed.
I
As,
feel like Brian
as
has
Carl
that.
the Druid calls upon the power of nature, you feel a warm glow, and your wounds seem to magically bind themselves, and they no longer bleed.
Good job, Heather.
I should have
Thank
done that
you.
on myself.
Okay, you guys look
It's
at the
alright.
piles
It's alright,
of
We're
bones
running
around
next
you.
time.
Brian, since this occurred, I'm going to give you a chance to make another Arcana check.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana. Go ahead and make that roll.
14.
This
There we
time,
go.
Brian, you realize what's happened here. You look closer.
This time.
At the back of the tree, at the back of the tree, Brian, you see there's a magical symbol, a rune carved into the tree, and it's inverted. And you know from your magical studies that this type of thing is a rune that creates an area, a certain area, where the dead can return.
Oh, so if one of us died, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, right?
No, you would have been a zombie.
Oh, that's all right. We could.
That's okay.
Not a good thing, Coop.
That's all right.
Okay, so you guys kind of look through this area. You see that, for whatever weird reason, this dead tree was literally something more than just a dead tree.
Can we cut it down?
You could try. Do you have an axe?
Why would we do? Why would we
Nope.
cut it
Because
down?
we gotta save other people from
No.
doing this.
It does seem
No,
Brian,
we gotta get out of here.
I
We
wanna
gotta
get
get
outta
out of
here.
here.
Brian,
Wait till day.
Brian would
can-
probably share this with you, that this is not like some accident. Like somebody set this up here. Somebody powerful put that magical property on this tree and created this space to be a place where the dead become returned.
Malcolm. No, we gotta get
Mal-
out of here.
Malcolm's our boy. He tried helping us. He didn't, but he tried.
What if Malcolm's lying about all this?
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have run up and tried hitting that thing with a stick then.
He missed.
I mean, it is a
Well,
stick.
because he didn't-
I don't know, man.
Now,
It
some
is a
DMs
stick.
use a screen so you don't know what they roll.
Oh, really?
That way you could have been like, maybe Malcolm is, Okay,
But-
so
Wouldn't you know? Because he missed.
did he miss on purpose?
Yeah, that's the thing. You wouldn't know
Oh. Yeah,
if he
yeah.
could just roll whatever and then say it. and
Oh,
lie.
like you would lie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it'd be really be like Malcolm lying.
Yeah.
But not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you suspect that Malcolm could be behind this?
No, I used to. I was the one like
Do you
the.
suspect it?
I
No.
kind of,
No.
I kind of do.
I
Why?
think it
Why?
could be, but
Rory.
I don't think so.
No.
Rory and Heather, roll insight. Look on your proficiencies.
Inside, I have 5.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Which one do I roll?
One.
You roll the d20.
Guys,
Roll the d20
We'll see what happens.
and then add your insight bonus.
10. So I have 15.
20 plus 1. 21.
He's fine.
You rolled a natch.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
And I rolled 10 plus 5, 15.
Heather, you do suspect you're going through this idea in your brain and you're like, it is kind of weird that this guy that we like arrived at this place and
Yeah.
you're thinking about
Well,
it.
he didn't help us at
Rory,
all.
you're thinking about the same thing, and then you're like, he did run up to help, but why did it take him so long to run up to help? Why did he?
And
just,
why did he
why
miss
did
when he was
just-
holding a
You're
stick?
thinking to yourself, why did
Because
he?
he didn't roll high
Why
enough.
did he wait so long to come up and help?
Because he's scared.
And
he's
you're
scared
like,
about
why
his
are
family.
we here? You're kind of suspicious. And,
Why are we helping this random man who we met like 2 hours ago?
As you're looking at Malcolm, you're like, how do we know that he even has a wife or a kid? You just think about those things. Well, kids, as we get into this mystery, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out what happens next on Dungeons & Dragons with high school students.